CP the Tool Addict. Woo! Oh, man, how you been, folks? Friends of the channel. How you doing, friends? How you doing? Welcome back, all you CP the Tool Addict fellas. You know, support our tool companies. I don't have my Mac going up there. Need to do that. Got some Canada. Got a lot of stuff going on. I got to put up Bimmer guys. I haven't seen him for a while. Bimmer guy, if you're out there, shoot a hello down there, fellas up north. All you Canadians, you know. Hope you guys are doing well. It seems like things are getting well up there. Snap-on tool haul today. I got to tell you, it's been slow. Let's talk about really quick. Let me put this down here. It's been really slow. I don't know if you guys out there that work in the shops have realized how been, but we're going on probably 4 weeks, and I've literally seen 13 cars in 4 weeks. Not good. Not good at all. I know it'll get busier, especially when we get planting season around here, but it's scary. I'm not going to lie to you, it's a little scary. I'm thinking about going to drive truck for a little bit. I was hoping that, you know, the weather would dry up, and during the slow time, and I could go haul some pro boxes of beans with the old P&J trailer of mine, which should do a video on that one time too and talk about my Badlands winch. Yeah, my Harbor Freight Badlands winch that I bought. Anyways, let's get into the video. I know I could probably lose half you guys right off the bat because I like to just be friendly with you. I'm not a normal YouTube reviewer guy. You know, I treat this as, hey, you guys are my friends. I teach it, do it like I'm sitting here talking to you. That's what I love about it. So if you like that, at least hit the subscribe button or don't subscribe. You don't even have to hit the like. You don't have to leave a comment. You don't have to do anything. Just, you know, watch the video and enjoy it. If you don't care to comment, that's fine. But we like to keep everything fun and happy. So let's get into this and talk about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you look right here, you'll see I've got a set of snap-on wrenches. But these aren't normal snap-on wrenches, and I haven't opened these yet because I thought we'd do this together. But we're also going to talk about these wrenches, and if you look at these right here, of course the title probably gave it away. I said snap-on speed wrench. If you look right here though, CP, you've already got those kind of styles wrenches. I know, and there's a method to my madness always of what I do. Now these were $490. We'll get that price right out of the way so you guys can, you know, lose your mind about that and freak out about how $490 for a set, which I didn't pay that, but this is 10 to 19. It's a 10-piece set. These things came out in 2012 or maybe late 2011, somewhere in there. These ones came out actually a lot before that. So, and we're going to talk about that. So let's mix it up. All right, so today's unboxing is going to be with the Snap-on CRKT Hijinks. Let's get this bad boy opened up. See if I can cut this without cutting my digits. Right along the line. This thing should be sharp. Go ahead and whack my toolbox up a little bit. I don't know. We kind of got jogged off there, but anyways, we're back. So let's get back to talking about these wrenches. Got these beautiful nickel finished snap-on wrenches. 80-tooth design with a 15-degree offset. And once again, oh, look at that. You got this little odd duck right there. Yeah, that's called a speed wrench. I know some of you are going to be like, well, that's a speed wrench, CP. Speed handle. This is a speed handle. Okay, so yeah, this is a speed handle drive. This is a speed handle ratchet, which some of you don't know. And I'm sure somebody will ask me the part number. Look it up in the part Snap-on book. But it's just quickly, it is a FSL S936, I believe. I don't know. I can't read that number. Anyways, that's not part of the video. What is part of the video is that some of you might say you've seen this before, and you know, other people who weren't even born before when these came out. In 2000, these wrenches came out right here, and these ones right here, you're going to notice, are kind of the same way. And I've talked about these before, but if you look at the part number there, and you're going to see that PM right there. But you're looking at that. Let's get you... You're going to notice the finish on the Snap-on is obviously way better. Come on. Focus in there, little buddy. Yeah. The Snap-on. These are very, very, very similar. Okay? But you're like, CP, what are those? What are those other ones? Well, what if I told you that Popular Mechanics. Chrome vanadium, made in Taiwan, 6-point. Look at that, 6-point wrenches. So you're like, CP, you're probably like, why would you already need these if you already had the Popular Mechanic ones? Well, I'll be honest with you, the hitch and the giddy up on the Snap or on the Popular Mechanics, they just don't seem to fit all that fantastic and work that great for me. And I'll show you. And you're going to say, well, what do you need speed wrenches for, guys? Or somebody's going to ask what I need a speed wrench for. Well, that's a perfect example. Right here where you can't get into the middle of a nut or a bolt and you're in the middle of a fastener and you're trying to tighten it down or loosen it up. Let's say you got a cable on a motorcycle. These are fantastic for working on motorcycle cables. Threaded, all threaded rod, all that stuff, so that you can, you know, break these free. Get the old, see if we can get the old wrench working the right way. Gotta show you here just how fancy these things are. I slipped off the bolt. I'm trying to do this demonstration. There we go. So you get on here. Now we're going to go to tighten this up. And they just basically, they're a lot faster for tightening up. I'll tell you what, brake cables on motorcycles, these are why I've had these for years. Because these are where these things really shine, is on the brake cables for motorcycles. Threaded rods, brake lines for quicker stuff. Because that way you can just get on here and you're just constantly going back and forth on them. Are these necessary? No, a lot of guys are going to say, well, hey, I can use an open-ended wrench and it'll work just fine. And you certainly can, but these things just speed up the process when you're trying to just jar them back and forth quick. They work fantastic. Motorcycle cables, bigger things like that, you're going to come on is your brake rods on some of the older cars, maybe tractors. A lot of you guys that work on lawnmowers or anything like that, you're going to find these things come in really handy. The nickel finish on them is absolutely superb. The snap-ons are just a little bit smoother. Not only that, they're way longer. That's why I went with this set. If you look here, the length on this is 13. Let's get the right wrench out here, CP. Not only that, I didn't have a full set. That's another reason why I went there. Not only that, they were 12-point. But if you look at the length difference there, quite a bit of length difference. These are a long pattern. And I'll be honest with you, I wish Snap-on would have stayed with these style of wrenches right here because they've got the easy flipper on them. That's another reason why I went with this wrench set. Not only that, these are not like the other Snap-on wrenches where they've changed them out to serviceable heads in them. Now they are replaced the whole wrench so if something happens to it. But it is a unique design. These are 20%, they're not a flank drive. What they call them anyways. They're not considered a flank drive, but they are very nice wrenches nonetheless. Some of you also might say, well, CP, why not just use a through drive? And that's great, except for through drives only work if the bolt is this direction and you can get the thread through here because this is a gear wrench one. But what about if you have to go down an area where you need to get down here and tighten it up? And you have no space in there blocking. These wrenches are just one of those wrenches that they could save your day for coming in. They're just nice to have around. I mean, that's why I've had these Popular Mechanics, but they just work so slick. And I wanted to try the Snap-ons because, like I said, these Popular Mechanic ones are literally, I don't know, they're just wonky. Let me try to get this on here and show you the right wrench. Come on, CP. It's not perfection here. We don't do fancy camera editing. But here's 14. And they hang up. And I'll show you the slop in here too. So you see, when you're pulling them down, look at the distance in between the backside there. And then they hang up right there. Not very smooth action. Then they come back over the edge and they really lock onto that corner. Let's look at the Snap-on one here now. So the Snap-ons are a little bit smoother. They just fit a little bit tighter. Oh, come on here. This is hard to do because I'm looking through the camera here. So Forgive me. Okay, so you see how it grabs the flat there, grabs a little bit more of the edge on it. They just fit tighter, and they're just buttery smooth to come around there. That's why I don't use the Popular Mechanic ones that well, because I've had issues in the past. And these are not a high torque. I will say that these are not something that you want to use as a high torque application. You know, you're gonna get the fastener plenty tight with using just this wrench, and that's part of the reason why I went with the snap-ons too. These ones I trust these a little bit more. But you're gonna get the wrench, you're gonna get the fastener a lot more snug with these than I think there's something with this. And there's other companies out there that have these wrenches. Don't get me wrong, they are not the first one. I think I've seen one called Jonard, but they're just a little bit different design. But these are pretty similar. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere down the line Snap-on didn't get the patent from the Popular Mechanics, because they're so close. I mean, they are just almost dead nuts on what they are. But anyways, guys, Snap-on speed wrenches. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Definitely something a little bit different, a little different content. And the tool hauls are kind of small right now, where, you know, the work is a little bit light. So it is what it is. But anyways, guys, appreciate you. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring the bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.